Okay. Here we go. You ready?
When Jane was in 6th grade, she wanted to break her school 1,600-meter record. And I said, well, Jane, these are kind of the times you're going to need to hit. Let's do some intervals.
There, go.
We finished 2 of the reps, and she couldn't hold it.
Whoa, 1 away.
She got so frustrated and discouraged. She had some tears. She realized at that moment she wasn't ready. As a parent, I just saw a little glimpse of that potential. You see a kid going after a big goal, a big dream. Even though she got discouraged, she got back up.
Marks, get set, go.
Look at this tempo. Look at the turnover. And look at how comfortable she's on her toes.
She is flying around the far turn.
Jane Hedengren really is once in a generation.
This is a superhuman athlete.
A couple laps in, already showing how she is the best of the best.
And seeing her against the best runners in the nation, girls that are having full ride, NIL deals, huge scholarships, and she is blowing them out of the water.
I mean, this is the creme de la creme of high schoolers, the top high schoolers in the country she's making mincemeat out of.
She has done everything she needed to prove she is the best at every distance. She set outdoor track and field records in the 16, the mile, the 3K, the 32.
She's going to break the national 3,200-meter record there.
Once again, resetting the all-time UN high school mark, 8:40.03.
The 2 mile, the 5K.
Outrunning expectations.
We are witnesses to greatness.
And then indoors, she set the mile and the 5K record.
And there it is.
History at Nike Indoor Nationals.
She is broken and shattered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 national high school records.
Have you ever seen anything more impressive than this? Ever?
No.
Jane has had one of the best and most historic high school careers in history, and she's just getting started.
I like to think that the race is often won before the gun even goes off. It's the preparation in the months prior. I just love the process of the work and what goes into an event. That's really exciting, being able to work up to something and want to show out on the day.
I think most people who are involved in sports would say it really takes 3 elements to be elite in any sport. You have to have an incredible genetic makeup, you have to have an incredible mental capacity, and an incredible work ethic. And Jane has all 3 of those to 100%.
The thing that impresses me so much is when someone will ask her about, do you have your eye on any certain records this coming season or things like that, and she doesn't care very much about the records. She's not intimidated to just go out there and see what she's able to do.
Hedengren has a shot at history with 1K to go.
This is such a gift. And I just want to see how far I can take it.
Number 8, huh? Yeah. Okay. On your marks. Get set.
Good, Jane. Cut it. Let's go.
Good, Jane.
When I was in 6th grade, I was shooting for the elementary school mile record.
Good job. That's a good pace right there. Good job.
And so my dad and I would be out training, and I wasn't able to hit the splits.
Whoa, one away.
And that discouraged me.
That was a 45, last 200. Pick it up just a little bit. You're good.
But I think he allowed me to have that time, take that perspective, and not lose hope.
You gotta dig down right here. Dig down. Last lap.
A few months later down the road, I was able to run at the actual meet.
537, 538, 539, 540, 541. Woo! You did it. You did it, James. Hey, new school record right here. Nice job.
Like the analogy of the boxer, you only lose when you don't get back up.
The best ever at every distance.
She has a good understanding of herself, but I think in the back of her mind, she also knows that there's some little girl who's thinking, I want to be like that. And so these moments of ordinary life.
Hi, Jane. Here we go. You ready? Go.
Become bigger. And I think that embodies Jane's attitude.